Welcome to another video. So let's take a look how we can import reference at true scale within CATIA from Generative AI. And this will be the case study using Viscom. As you can see, I have the following BMW over here. So I also have the dimensions. We see over here the length, we see the height and the width of the car. Now, if I will just select this in order to bring it to CATIA, I will export this as an STL. And we're going to see that Viscom will now prepare that file. And the file format will be like this, so 151 megabytes. Now, in order to load that within CATIA, I need to go within Start, Shape, and over here we have Digital Shape Editor. And we can import the STL over here. So I can go over here and I can select the model that we just downloaded. And we're going to see over here that when we import this, we can specify the scale factor. But the main problem is that even though I'm going to set this, for example, to meters, if I'm going to hit apply, the model will be brought in over here. It will look as following. We can also rotate it 90 degrees so we can see it better. In order to do that, I will select the compass, snap automatically, I will select it, and now I will just flip it over here 90 degrees. So you can just move the mouse, you can disable the snapping, and we have the car positioned like this. And we can measure it using the information button over here. And we're going to set in this case, this will be the length, so 1171. But we know over here that the car should have this dimension, so we will need to scale this up. So I can start over here a calculator, and I can add that value, and I'm gonna divide this with the value that we have over here, so 1171. In order to see the scale factor, so I'm just going to divide this with 1171. And I need to scale this 4.02 times in order to reach the correct value. That means I will go over here, I will select that, and within insert, we're going to have within transformation scaling over here. And now we can define over here a reference point. I can create a point directly within the origin. And for the ratio, we know that I need to scale this 4.02. And I'm just going to hit preview. I'm going to hit OK. And now the car will be at the following dimensions. So I can measure those. And we're going to see over here that we have the following dimensions. Now, Generative AI didn't create this as the correct values. So we see over here the height, 1453. Actually, the car should be like this, 1440. And we also have over here 2.0, actually 2 meters and 11 millimeters for the width. Also with the mirrors. And this should be a little bit longer over here. Okay, so what you can do in order to control those, you can use affinity. So scaling will just scale this proportionally, but you can go over here within transformation, you can use affinity, and you can add various ratios over here for those. So depending on where you want to reach, you will need to make some calculation. But for example, let's take a look over here for the z-axis. I need to make this slightly smaller, so I can use a factor, let's say 985. I can hit preview. I can click OK. I'm gonna hide the original one, and this model has been slightly shrink. So if I'm gonna go within information, we're gonna see over here this will be 1431. So I scale it a little bit too much. I can go over here and I can make this a larger value, but it will be better to do the calculation before. As you can see, I still have 4 millimeters in height. So let's just go over here with 99. And if I will go within information, we're gonna see that I'm quite close to the value. So I still need to add a little bit more. So maybe 4 over here. This will be maybe a little bit slightly. So it is slightly because I have 5 millimeters more than I should have over here. Again, this way it's better to make the calculations previously So you don't need to verify like this. But as you can see, I only have a deviation of 1 millimeter now. Keep in mind that when you are using affinity, the car will be slightly changed. So this will no longer be that round. This is the original one, as you can see, and this will be the one imported. I can also change over here the color for this so we can better visualize this. Within properties, within graphic tab, let's say that I want to make this blue. And we see over here those differences between the original mesh and the one scaled using affinity. And I would recommend you to go ahead and do the scaling with affinity on all sides based on the reference of the true dimensions, because this is the main problem with generative AI. The model created over here will not be a true scale. So if you want to work with this within CAD, we need to specify that. And you can use any 3D generative AI for this, and the workflow will be the same when you are scaling that within CATIA. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this kind of content. You're gonna find a similar video over here on the left side, and I will also add a subscribe button to the right. So that's it. Thanks for watching.